Alrighty then, what's up guys, Over is Gamer, and welcome back with another live stream for you guys. So what's up, welcome back to the channel, and we're finally back with more content. Beginning of this week, I forgot about the, actually hold up, one sec. Let me quickly share this around real quick because this is going to be a big stream, of course. So we do want to get this out there. Hey. The heck? Okay. Let's see here. Oops, I had the volume up, which I don't want to have up. So yeah, so welcome back. What's up, James? Yeah, so we're just going to decide tonight, and whatever the situation goes for that is where it goes. Holy frick, I need to turn off these, I need to do something about the Discord notification on my iPad. Jesus Christ, oh my god, notifications up the ass. Good lord. So this is a big ass stream, and I do want to cover this stuff because it is important to keep in line. So yeah, do share the channel around, you guys. You know, do subscribe to my second channel, Over Reviews. I do see it has oh my god, even he's doing a live stream on this. On the election. What the? Is that Biden sniffing him? What the frick? Oh my god. That is, oh my god. That is hilarious. That's funny. Okay. What's up, Thigh285? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, okay. Gotcha, I see you. Well, you probably should delete that because that's a pretty... I don't think you want that to be your first video on your channel, James. I just don't think you do. What's up, Derek? Welcome to the streams. So, this is a big freaking stream for you guys. 100%. Well, I mean, hey, at least the comment section on this thing is working now. I don't know. Let me know if you guys can see that on the screen. I think you guys can, you know, right there, or excuse me, right here. Let me know if you guys can see that in this area. Let me know if you guys can see that, by the way. Let me know. I mean, it's supposed to work correctly. But when it does, that's the good question. We can. Okay, so you can see it. Okay, well that's cool. That's good to know. But that's actually good to know, because if you can see it, then that, well, actually that just makes it easier, you know what I mean? If you're trying to find something, if you're trying to find certain comments, you know what I mean, and understand the conversation, you know, as you're watching this. You can understand you can see the conversation right all here, so that is cool. So welcome Derek, welcome Thigh285, welcome James. So we got big situations to talk about. We got the election to talk about, and which is a very political thing. But there's some big, huge statements which I would like to make, and actually a video also. Now, it is on Fox News, but even though it's on Fox News, it's the guy that's stating all the information is not, it has nothing to do with Fox News, not at all. It's just him stating the facts. That's it. So he could be on a different channel and still state the same thing. So it's not just biased to the channel. So, or to whatever news network that he's on. So just beware of that. Just because it's on Fox News does not make it, biased to one side. That's not it at all. He's strictly telling you what the Constitution is and all that. So I do want to make that very clear, because I know people are going to be like, oh, that's not a biased network. That has nothing to do with what he's saying. Nothing at all. So keep that in mind. So, but this live stream has that. It also has, with James Draper as a modder situation, we have a poll on that. And whether or not he should be a mod again. So that is the big question, of course. And, that is going to be on you guys and all that, and somewhat on me, on whether or not he should be. So obviously from last week, of course not counting today, because we didn't get to this right away, which I do apologize for that. It's been a crazy... I probably actually should have said, if I did somehow say... Maybe I kept thinking it was Wednesday night at midnight, but that makes more sense, Tuesday night anyway. I probably did say Wednesday, I can't remember though. Oh yeah, I can actually see the comment right there. Huh. Oh, okay, that's cool. So basically, we voted to unmod James from last week. The people who did voted at least. Now, if you know the situation about James and him being a mod, and the situations we're talking about, then please vote. Vote. This is important. Important to know. Important to know what's up. Okay, we want you. It's just like the election. We want your vote to count into this question and whether or not he should be or shouldn't be. And I want to be fair on that. Now, if you don't really know what the heck we're talking about, and you don't know what the situation's up, if you don't know what he's been doing or whatever, in that case, that is fine. But don't vote. So if you don't know what's up, don't vote. Don't vote at all, because I'm not going to count it. Because I just want people that know what's going on to vote. I don't think you should be allowed to vote, James, because your opinion, even though you got opinion, this is, I mean, the candidates can't vote for themselves, you know what I mean? So in this case, we got to treat this like the election. You can't vote for yourself. So, well, I don't know about that, because there was a few people that... No, I think the people that did vote actually knew the situation. I don't think anybody that voted didn't know the situation. They didn't know much about the situation, but that didn't mean they didn't know a bit about the situation. Like Kenny, for instance. He knew, like I even asked him. He said he knew what the situation was about. And he made that clear. He knew enough. And that's fine. You don't need to know 100% of it. But if you know enough to give a valid reason, then yeah, you should vote 100%. But if you don't know what the hell we're talking about, then no, then you shouldn't. But and I do want all the modders here, so please. Well, that's true. We can explain the situation. Slayer, and James can also bring up the situation as well. I'm just gonna make it clear right now. At least majority of the mods. As long as majority of the mods that know the situation, that's fine. They don't all have to come, but at least the ones that have been part of the situation. The whole different person thing. No, we're talking about James and him. I'm gonna watch, but not be annoying. What? You said you were gonna come after me. Now you're not coming after me. What? I'm confused. Did the election change your mind or something? I mean, if you're not, I appreciate you for finally just putting it in the past and moving on with your life. But what's up, Low Kepter? Change my mind. So, okay. Well, kudos to you, man, for putting in the past. I just want to stop. Well, I appreciate that. To be honest with you, I don't want to attack you either, but I'm just defending myself. That's really all I'm doing. Kingslayer. I love that. That's great. Sorry for stealing. Well, you didn't really steal my girlfriend because she didn't fell for it, so that didn't really work in your favor. We can eat some food. Sorry for asking you. Well, I appreciate that. Like I said, if you're just willing to put in the past, like we stated, then we'll just move on from it. I'm fine with that. But we'll just move on from the situation and be better people. You know, that's really all I'm willing to do, man. If you're willing to do that, good. Then, you know, everything that's on you is gone. So, can I vote? Well, I don't know if you know the situation that we're talking about. So, Derek, I'm pretty sure you know what we're talking about. Jake giving me nice. Okay, never mind then. I still think that thumbnail is that thumbnail is just, oh my god. That thumbnail. Jesus Christ. Freaking Review Tech USA. I'm sorry, but his thumbnails are amazing. I can't help but comment on them. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna start off. Smash a like if you guys enjoy. Smash a subscribe if you guys are new. Social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all down below. Follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to my second channel, Overrays Reviews. Why is that now making noise? What? Bro. What's up with that? I need to turn that off too. Grief. Now I'm losing my... Okay. Subscribe to my second channel, Overrays Reviews. Links down below. All that good stuff. So yeah, link for everything. If you guys want to donate, you guys can. Link down below. So, to give you guys an update on what's going on, of course, Jesse and Slayer can also put in what freaking happened, and what we are talking about, mainly, and why we want you to vote. to give your guys' opinion. Of course, the more people in here, the better, as long as you know the situation. It's Jesse. I see you. I see you. Oh, jeez. So, basically, and like I said, James and Slayer, please state a lot of what you witness as well, because some of it is also with just you guys. So please do, state in the chat what's up, and what you know. There's only so much that I know, and the only reason why I bring it up is because it does affect me as well. Or he's gonna say something. Well, sure, go ahead. Respond. What? Okay, this has nothing to do with his weight, so no. That's not a valid point. This has nothing to do with his weight at all. I didn't. But you should leave that in the group chat, not bring it into the stream. So don't accuse me of doing something I didn't do. We talked about it, but that doesn't mean I put it in the group chat. So, but like I stated, please leave that in the chat. That does not belong in these streams. That's a thing that's to our group chat, period. That should not be shared anywhere else, because that's not anyone else's business. Anyways. Let me sing you a song. What? You apologized. Leave it at that. We're not attacking James here. Just to let you know. We're just stating what's been going on. So. Well, that's good that you lost 50 pounds. Good to hear. So, basically, to kind of sum it up, and like I said, Slayer and Jesse, please go into a little bit more detail, as I'm kind of going on vague memory here. It's been a while. Is, in a way, he's sending... How do I put this without making it really... there's really no easy way to put it. It's even terrible to say it. I'm sorry. It's just weird. This is crazy to even think. So basically, he basically sent a Santa in a Discord chat, which, if I'm not mistaken, I'm a part of. If I'm not mistaken, I'm getting millions of freaking notifications all the time, so I don't necessarily go into every single one. But I'm glad I didn't see it, because it was clearly of a Santa basically having, or basically doing porn. Basically doing porn. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 30-second video or something like that. But yeah, so basically porn-like videos or pictures or whatever of certain sorts. And he's sharing in group chats to an extent. And then forgetting about it. And then saying that he didn't do it. Okay, but you're still you're sharing it around. And you did ones before, which, like I said, I can't fully 100% remember because it's been a while. But you did other ones too, and if I'm not mistaken, you did like one or two, maybe even three, something, a few at least in the mods chat itself. Which I'm sure if I go all the way back, I would eventually pop it up. It'll eventually show up, but I'm not gonna freaking sit here forever and freaking go through millions and millions of tweets. So it's, you did it a bunch of times, and really, it's, if you don't think it's an issue, it is an issue, because that is not, that's against the law. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be sending nudes and shit like that on group chats. Even if you think it's funny, it's not. You should not be doing it. Period. I don't. And really, it's just, a thing that we need to take seriously, and we just need to. We need to, be formative at, what actions you are doing and what actions you think it is. And me personally, I don't want to be under. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to. I don't want that shit there, because that can ruin myself, knowing my age, knowing your guys' age, or at least the mods' age anyway. And yeah, so I don't want that shit coming back at me, because they're gonna blame me, and I'm not the person that put it there. So this, this is why I'm taking it very, very seriously. So I don't post that kind of stuff in these group chats. It has nothing to do about meanness or anything like that. It's nothing to do with that. It's a serious situation that can really get people in trouble, and really accounts could get deleted. You could get reported for that kind of shit. So it's all kinds of, it can go down really, really bad paths, which are not great at all. So it's just those kind of situations really need to be taken form of, and this is why I pick mods that I know are going to be more responsible about the actions they do and the actions they take. Hence why I respect Kingslayer 98%, because he hasn't done anything against the rules, against my regulations, or anything of that sort. He's been clean 100%, and I respect him for that. And the chances of him getting unmodded is 0.1%. So, especially if he continues in his route, which I doubt he's going to flip that. I really doubt it, because he's just mature that way, and I respect that. I really do, and I hope you stay that way. I would say Jesse and Guns is up there for sure. Your situation turned out better than I thought. What is that, 2% for Slayer from Race? No, that's 98%. He said, yeah, 98%. Yep, 98%. That's very hard, Jesse. That's not easy at all to get 98% trust. Not easy, my friend. Not easy at all. Whatever. Well, no. It's 98% right now. It could go higher if he continues to keep it. I will push it up higher. I'll push up to 99%. But it's 98% right now. It's as of right now, as the time he's been mod. So, Jesse, you were, what, 95%, I think? I think I had you at 95%. You weren't far off from Slayer. And Guns was about between 85% and 90% as well. But because of the situations that happen with you guys, you drop down. And now you got to build up my trust again. Got to build it up. It takes a long time to build it back up. I would say right now, if you want me to give you an estimate, a percentage of trust, it's like 60% now. So it's dropped down quite a bit. So it's 60% right now. So yeah, you got a while to go. So, no, I don't think he's going to end up like Walker Dead. He's not nearly anywhere close to Walker Dead, his issue. That's a totally different, damn, I got a D. For right now, Jesse, but if you continue to keep doing good as of right now, I'll build up your trust more and more as time goes along. So just keep doing what you're doing and try not to get in any more situations like you did with Guns. And your trust will build back up with no issue. What about James? Well, James, you want me to give him a percentage? My percentage is between 40% and 50%. It's really not that high at all. If you want my honest opinion. So, so, that's too low. Well, James, brother, you haven't, you got to do more to really gain your trust, brother. Every time I keep turning around, you're doing something that's, I don't know. I mean, the whole month of October was constant arguments, man. That you know, you got to really do something to turn me around. You know? I'm not trying to be mean, bro, but it's just, you know, you're not doing anything to make the situation better. So, and I believe you can. I really do. But you got to show effort into it. What's up, Fire Lord Markin? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining in. Your vote counts a lot. I know you know. So Jesse Kingslayer, please state what you've what James has sent. Give descriptions on what you guys experienced. But that's what I'm saying, James. You know, it's situations like that. You know, I understand if you're under a lot. I get that. But you know, it's just more problems. You know what I mean? I can't have problems. I'm trying to prevent problems. The mods are trying to be together, not apart. That's the same thing we had with the situation with Jesse and Guns for Hire. And guess what? They came to hand in hand. And they dealt with the situation together. So that is what I'm trying to do. Is bring the mods together. No more stupid ass arguments that are retarded. No more trying to prove that you're better than somebody else because of their past mistakes. None of that BS. You bring that up, you're unmodded instantly. I ain't playing with that shit no more. Because I don't bring up the past of anybody else. Unless if it really has to be severe and hugely bad. But otherwise than that, I don't bring it up. So it's as simple as you shouldn't have the right to bring it up either. Plain and simple. Because you're not proving anything. And so in those kind of situations they need to stop. And they need to stop from now on. From now until forever, as long as we're here. So, Fire Lord Markland, do you understand the situation? Do you get what's going on? Do you know the James situation? I'm sure you might have encountered it. Oh my God. Why am I not surprised? Me thinking for him to say no. Yeah, I see that, Dan. Power to the... Yeah, that's not Jake. I don't know where you're getting Jake from. I'm in on a Jake right now. Say that again. Well, we'll get into the political thing right now, in a little bit, but that's its own agenda, and we already know that agenda. If you don't know the agenda, you watch too much fake news. That's an honest point. So, with everybody that knows the situation, Joseph Benson. I'm worried about... Hold up. We'll get into that in a second, Joseph. Hold up. I agree with what you're saying, though. Let's make mod America great again. There you go. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's a nice one, Jesse. I like that. You can keep that. That's a good motivation right there. So. Sorry, jumping the gun. Nah, you're good. You're good. So, do we want this to be a permanent ban, or do we not? That's a good question. Let's put a water, keeping out the negativity. Yeah, fair point. I respect that. Dan, we're not talking about that shit right now. And by the way, pandemic. Hello. We're making a band. What? No. No. Not please and thank you. What? Okay, what? Dan's my good friend. Well, you gotta see politically here. Banned. B-A-N-N-E-D. So for James Draper, look for him. He's in the chat. He's the one with the light tan profile pic. Yes, we're talking about hold up, Joseph. Hold up. We're not going into politics just yet. We're doing a vote right now first. What a Biden fan. Well, yes, but we're not getting into that right now. Hold up. We need to vote right now so we can get everybody's actual vote in. So, should this be a permanent ban or not? Or should this be for a long time until, you know, and then we check into it in the future? Okay. Yeah, Joseph, you can switch in like 10 minutes and we'll go back to the political thing, and, you know, I'll bring up your message again. Come back in 10 minutes. I'll say that. So, let's pull in Nevada. Let's pull in Nevada. Come on, guys. Jesus Christ. Okay, so do we want this to just be until the end of the year? December 31st? Actually, let's go January 1st. Well, for right now. What idiot dislike? Well, clearly the Democrats, obviously. Because they already know my opinion, but, you know, when their opinion's not valid either. So, anyways. Oh, Walker did win live. Jesus Christ. Or uploaded video, sorry. I'm gonna be fair. Okay. End of the year. Alright, we're gonna do that. Sleepy chill. You can find a Walker Day / James Stream 2020. Okay, there you go. That's fair. I respect that. Alright, so January 1st. Type 1 in the chat to keep James unmodded. Type 2 in the chat to remod him. I'm pretty nervous myself to see the results. I'm what? Jeez. I am over it. What the? 3 is never an option. So what the frick do you keep saying 3? And 21 is not an option either, unless you're trying to be 1. Banning him is not an option. Why are you typing 4? Oh my god. Derek, thank you for freaking doing this correctly. 1. Remind him during the Walking Dead stream. Yeah, don't pull Nevada. Come on now. What? Really? 69? 1, what Jesse said. Okay, I got 1, 2. I got 3 1s. Please take this seriously. This is serious now. I'm not joking around. Please take this seriously. The I-285, you gotta take this seriously. Iron as a clown. Well, that's proven. To be honest, I might unmod Nolan because he hasn't been active forever. Not at all. I don't know if I'm gonna keep him mod because I need people to be active. Nolan Symptom, I might unmod him because it's ridiculous at this point. No, not you. No, I'm not talking about you. What? But you fucker. Maybe, you know. I'm gonna comment on that, James. See in your profile. Not your profile, your bio. Okay, so we got 3 1s. You're the 3s don't count anything, so on some drugs. Oh, you're on some drugs. Shit. James, you can't you can't believe in the news media, brother. They're not reliable. They never were. They were in the 20 years ago. They ain't reliable now. What is 1? 1 is unmod. 1 is unmodded. So James unmod. Keep James unmodded until January 1st. 2 is remod him again. I know James can't vote, but still, it's the fact that he think. I'll talk about that in a second, like I stated. He'll probably change his mind anyway. Anyways. I got 3. No, I got 4. Sorry. Thigh, 1. Jesse, 2, 3. 4. So yeah, I got 4. Where did 5 dislike? It's obvious. The stupid hate people. He's late on that. You just want to call that just the 4 votes? Unless it's somebody else. For our Lord, do you want to... Do you want to say your piece? You've been banned for it. No, you haven't. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, but you technically haven't been banned, so... James, I'll tell you personally. I will. I apologize for not telling you before, but I'll do it. I'll start doing it. If that's what you want me to do, I'll do that. Actually, make that 5 votes because Incredible Batman Justice was already going to say on mine, so I'm sorry, but you get 5 votes. Because explaining the situation, he would already said no. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. I got to say 5 votes. I already know his answer. I got to say 5 votes. Okay, so you got 5 votes. 5 clear votes to say you should stay unmodded. So I'm going to go with that. Now, obviously, Incredible Batman would say forever, but... James did. Batman, no. You damn straight. Well, It's okay. I don't give a fuck. They dislike it all they want. I don't give a shit. The truth is the truth. And it is what it is, whether they like it or don't like it. I don't give a fuck. Maybe they should stop watching the fake news, and maybe they'll get their life straight. So yeah, you're gonna stay unmodded. Yeah, they're giving race watch. They are giving me watch time, so it's whatever. I don't give a flying frick. I understand. Okay, so yeah, so unfortunately, yes, he's not. He's gonna stay unmodded until January 1st. We'll remind you again, and then we'll see from there. And all that good stuff. So that is where it's at. You got 5 votes. Appreciate the people finally voting. So yeah, it is sad, but it is what it is. When can we hit 700? Well, hopefully I'll be, hopefully we will, get more in an active schedule, which is what I'm going to shoot for. I know I was trying to shoot for that for this week, but I actually probably should have said the end of the week, because 2 days ago was election day, so I forgot about that. And so I thought, yeah, I was gonna have plenty of time, to stream and everything like that. Not realizing that, oh yeah, I want to watch the election. Hello. So, so that's why those streams didn't happen. And yesterday was kind of a crappy show. I was just getting exhausted. Yeah, even though I'm yawning right now. So, this is probably going to have some diversity, but it is what it is. The fake news media should suck it up, and maybe you should stop watching CNN because they're trash. They don't tell what's happening, which clearly you don't understand. So, or MSNBC, or NBC, any of those freaking news stations, none of it's correct. Sorry to tell you. None of it's correct. So, peace out, Kingslayer. Probably James. Then Dragon Slayer comes in. Well, either way, they just push divide and conquer. Joseph comes right back in 10 minutes later. Nice. Great timing, by the way. That's exactly what they do. Okay, listen. At this point in time, the election, I have a decent feeling that Trump actually may win this election, only because they're finding that, for instance, in Michigan, here where I live, is the system that they are using gave an error, and it counted 6,000 votes for one county, mind you. This software was used in 47 of the counties in Michigan. Same counties, or not the same counties, but different counties, but the same software. And it counted 6,000 votes for, they were Republican, and they counted them as Democrat. So they miscounted them. Not even correct. Now, nice to see you, Mikey. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, exactly right, Jesse. And so, I already did the math on this. If this is now, where it's at for Michigan, for instance, just for our state, if basically the same error, which I'm sure it did, I can only imagine it did, happened for the other counties as well. You take 6,000 and you times that by 47, and you get 282,000 votes that are voted the other way rather than what they were. Right there. That is already a big margin compared to what, if you look at Michigan right now, for instance, because right now he's 130,000 ahead or something like that, 120,000 ahead. So right there, that already puts a big flip. For the state, you know, whether he wins it or doesn't. So, and they also said, now that some more news, that the same software is being, or was being used in some other states. Still don't know which states yet, but some other states. So it is, it's crazy to see, for sure. So they're, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're going to recount the votes, and they're going to look it over, and they're going to get the correct ones recounted and all that good stuff, and they're going to see everything. Hopefully, you know. I just want the truth. Exactly. Well, in this case, as I stated before, I didn't think Biden was going to win Michigan. I really didn't, because it was already swaying right. So clearly there was a mess up on the people's part. And it could have been on purpose. In order to try to get Biden to win, which is, you know, obvious. But like all things come to fail, nothing ever lasts. So yeah, so that is one big thing that they definitely encountered, which is interesting to see. I see that hashtag overrace 2020, overrace gamer 2020. But he's nuts 2020. So yeah, I see that in your profile there, James. That you have Biden 2020. What the frick? So hashtag down the bottom 2020. Meh, I agree with that one. Overrateable in the 2020 election. But yeah, so right now they got some Supreme Courts going into play, and so what the Democrats did is they filed 300 lawsuits. 300 lawsuits. They started 90 in August, in the beginning of August. And the 300 lawsuits. What's up, a number? Welcome to the stream. The 300 lawsuits is them trying to change the rules for those certain states that are left on the board right now, besides Alaska. Alaska's not, it's on its own. But yeah, so the states like Michigan, Pennsylvania, I think Georgia, if I'm not mistaken, Nevada, I don't think Arizona. So a few of those states Definitely Pennsylvania. And they're trying to change it so then it would favor them, the Democrats. So it'll favor the Democrats. So then, hence why they're taking forever to, because shouldn't we already know the election, right? Why is it taking 2 or 3 days? Well, here's to answer that question. Because the Democrats they're taking their very time, their sweet time, to count the votes, in quotation marks, count the votes, to put it in their favor. So basically make Biden win, which is what they're trying to do. So they're going against the Constitution of the United States. They're going against it, as well as violation of the law. So they're breaking the law. Yup, you said it, Van Cope. Voter fraud. That's exactly what they're doing right now. They are doing that on purpose because they know they will not win if they don't do it. It's pretty clear and obvious. They don't care about the Constitution. If anything, they're against the Constitution. And that's exactly what Trump is trying to do. Stay with the Constitution. Come on, baby. There we go. I was like, brother. Reconnected. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened there. Don't know what happened there. That's why I stopped talking, because I realized there was an issue. Oh, of course I lost a subscriber. Yeah, typical. So, I don't know. You never know with these platforms, if you get me. So, but, yeah. So, no, I probably lost a sub because it's a typical Biden supporter. Listen, it is what it is. I don't, quit favoring the, as I call it, loser Democrats. I understand if you got your different political views and such like that, but you need to understand when it's right and not right. And clearly, we're not making this up. Why would we be making this up? It's clear and obvious. It only makes sense. Like, they wouldn't be filing these lawsuits, if they didn't have a legit reason what they're trying to do. Hence why I call them corrupt for a reason. They just want power. They want power. That's what they want. They want to change the election, so it favors into their agenda. That's to knock it off, bitch. I don't like how real things that people may disagree with were never talked about with the earlier candidate. Just mudslinging. Imagine not being Canadian. Why is it fucking one frame? Bitch. What the fuck? You need to knock it off. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. This is fucking dumb. This is retarded as fuck. One frame my ass. Come on. Dumb. Yeah, I don't even know why it's one frame. This is fucking retarded. Hold up. Let me try just using this my service. Give me a sec. Come on. I don't know why this is. What the hell? Bro. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Yeah, now it's using my service. Goddamn right. Freaking service doesn't have this issue. There we go. Now that it's using my service, not the Wi-Fi, and I don't know, the Wi-Fi seems to be having issues. It's probably my frickin' parents. Probably they should send them to bed, huh? They're slowing down my internet. Goddamn. Anyways. Yeah, I don't agree with everything he does, Joseph, and I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm not saying he's a saint God or anything like that, but he's clearly understand it at all. My goodness. I'll try turning it on again. Let's see. Jeez, oh Pete's, man. There we go. So, man, oh man. So no, it's not. You know, people just need to see the things that he's done for this country, and take the accomplishments and all that over just hating him. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can get a shout out. A number, shout out to a number. Check out his channel. For sure, I agree with you. I just wish we had a real media and journalism get. I know, for sure. Well, I don't want to say I blame Obama for that. Or Bush for that. Of course, I'm fucking lagging. Jesus Christ. Why does it have to be doing this with this freaking stream? The most important stream, of course. Just fuck off and work, please. Frustrating. I mean, my internet's great when it fucking works, but it's terrible when it doesn't. I won't have this issue when I move out, I'll tell you this right now. I won't be having this, because I'll have like, what, 70 megabytes per second. So like, it's, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna have this issue. Or if I do, it's gonna be once in a blue moon, barely ever. The buffer is real. Yeah, I see that. Didn't watch me for 3 or 4 months. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck it's doing this. What the fuck? I mean, I got 3. Now, well, my service, I can understand why my service is kind of bumping around, but alright, peace out, Dragon. So yeah, that's retarded as fuck. It really is. And they just need to see reality. They really do need to see reality. So, and this freaking 1 frame per second bullshit needs to go away. Hold up. Fuck, I didn't want to. God damn it. Me and a number of good friends. Well, that's good. That's good. House tour. No, I don't want to do that right now. What the fuck is this 1 frame, man? I just don't fucking understand it. Oh, now it's going back. Can't make up its goddamn mind. And then you got idiots like this saying, oh, you can't accept the Orange Man one, or whatever like that. See, dumbass people like that is what I'm talking about. I don't know why it's all suddenly just being shitty. It's gotta be YouTube purposely doing it because they don't like me stating facts. Blame it on that, you know what I mean? I mean, usually my internet's not bad, so, of course, The once in the blue moon has to be tonight. Right. I mean, it's better now. It's jumping all around, but... oh, yeah, there we go. So, here's an important... Now watch this video because it's very an important video, so please do keep in mind to watch this live stream here. I'm going to get it pulled up here in a sec. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to do a game stream or not. I don't know. Because I do have work tomorrow. I don't know. I might just save the content for tomorrow night and Sunday and Monday. Excuse me. I might. I'm not sure. All right. So we're gonna pull up this this video. Now, like I said, it is from Fox News, but the guy that's telling you what's up was the most irritating thing that he said. Wake people up. Oh, yeah. Call me a racist or some stupid shit like that when that's not true at all. Gotcha. I see you. I see you. So, I'll pull it up for you guys. Really? Hold up. Actually, I probably could delete that one, couldn't I? Yeah, I can. Fuck. Hold up. Jesus Christ. Bitch! Oh my fucking god. Stop. Go into the other fucking thing. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to... Come on. Jesus Christ. Well, actually, that is in a stream, so I guess I don't need to... Why is this fucking... I don't know if I like that. I don't... Give me 1 second, because... Can you... Okay, it's going back up again. It's just, Alright, let's see. Come on now. Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. For now. Actually, wait a minute. Hold up. Actually, I know another way of sending it over. Give me one. There we go. So now it's sending. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Fuck you. Okay, you're a bitch anyway, so fuck you. Oh my god, I fucking hate this. Really do. Can't wait to get a new phone as well, because this fucking accessory port shit is crap. Doesn't even want to work. Let's update the phone. Jesus Christ. It's fucking swaying out. Okay. More like YouTube. You know what? I agree with that. Okay. Alright. So that actually went pretty good. No. I got it on my device because I recorded it when it was on TV, so hold up. Oh, I don't like it how it plays it right away. That's Jesus Christ. All right.
Did I read this correctly? That Twitter banned the great one, Mark Levin, after you quoted... No?
No.
They slapped me. They slapped the Constitution and they slapped me. Well, Twitter can go to hell and Facebook can go to hell. Of course they would. They don't believe in the Constitution. Sean, but you quoted the Constitution in the tweet, right? That's what they... Yes. Okay, we're in trouble. Yeah. We're doomed. Look,
It's true.
The reason Alito did what he did, and let's pray to the good Lord that there are 5 justices who are constitutionalists on the court, because Roberts clearly is not, is because of Article 2, Section 1, Clause 2 of the Constitution. And the left and the Democrats hate this clause. Why? What does it say? Each state shall appoint in such manner as the legislature thereof may direct a number of electors equal to the number of senators and the representatives. This is really the only place in the Constitution where the framers of the Constitution and the ratifiers go into the federal Constitution and say, not the state courts, not the federal courts, not the governor, not the bureaucracy, not Congress, but the states are going to make the election laws on determining how to choose the electors for President of the United States. So the Democrats have spent their careers trying to destroy that section of the Constitution. Why? Because they want to win states like Pennsylvania. The governor of Pennsylvania, who is a left-wing kook Democrat, tried to get the legislature to change the deadlines to move them out for mail-in voting. He wanted them to get rid of the comparison on the signatures. The Secretary of State wanted to be able to cure the ballots. In other words, go back and tell people how to fix their ballots, among other things. The Republican legislature said no. So the Democrats go where? To the Democrat-controlled and elected Supreme Court of Pennsylvania, which is a rogue court, every bit as much as the Florida Supreme Court was a rogue court. And that court gives them what the legislature would not. In fact, that court said that the deadline, among other things, was unconstitutional because of the virus. It is an utterly rogue court. The Democrats have gone into state after state after state. As a matter of fact, the Democrats brought over 300 lawsuits, and their left-wing friends brought over 300 lawsuits during this election to change the election rules in states, and they did change a lot of them. The Biden campaign specifically brought 60 lawsuits beginning in August. So what did they do? They wanted to change the rules. So let me answer Chris Christie and Alan Kinzinger, whatever the hell his name is, and all the other Republicans who are out there saying, show me the evidence of fraud. I'll show the evidence of fraud, boys. They changed the rules. Why did it take till 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. the morning after the election in 2016 to know who the winner is, but we're still counting votes today? Now, why were the rules changed by the Democrats? Because they believe in good government? Because they wanted to help Republicans? No. They fixed the rules to help Democrats. That's why Alito and hopefully 4 other justices are saying, segregate those votes. Those were done by the state Supreme Court of Pennsylvania in violation of the federal Constitution of the United States. Look, I have a lot more to say, but let me just say this before I lose my time. there's more evidence of voter fraud than there was ever evidence of Russian collusion. So those who keep saying, let's see the evidence, where the hell were you the last 4 years? You were nowhere. The Democrats went earlier and earlier voting and later counting. Now, why do they want that? More time to fix the system. I don't mean reform it, I mean fix it in their favor. They believed in flooding the system, create chaos. They've done this in a number of places. Grab power and then accuse your opponent of misbehavior. Where does that come from? Two Marxist professors, Cloward and Piven. That was their ideology. The Democrats have embraced this for years and years. Now we're supposed to have unity. Let me tell you something. I'm part of the new resistance, God forbid if our president doesn't win. They didn't give this man 1 minute apiece when he was president.
True.
Not 1 minute. State criminal investigations, federal criminal investigations, congressional investigation, phony impeachment, coup attempts, the Obama-Biden administration with the FBI spies and all the rest. At no time during the last 4 years did Joe Biden say, let's unite around our president. So, Mr. Biden, God forbid if you're president, but I personally intend to treat you the same way Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Jim Acosta, Fredo Cuomo, and all the rest of them treated my president. So I am not uniting around this man any more than they united around our man. But it ain't over till it's over. And let's see what the Supreme Court does, and let's see what happens in these other cases because they're vital. And by the way, in 2000 when we had the challenge, Al Gore had 37 days where in one state chasing Chads. We have multiple states. The president needs more time. That's it. All right.
Yeah, so that that's my man right there, stating the facts and nothing but the facts. He's right. He has all the shit right there. And he shows no mercy. So no, Trump is not done. And he still has a very good chance of winning this election. He still does. And I believe that in every sense, only because of what the Democrats are doing and the laws that they broke. So it's not over, not at all. In fact, he might actually win. He might actually win. Trump might actually win. Especially if they recount the votes and see the legal votes for Michigan. Because I'm telling you this right now. Michigan was going red. I am telling you right now. It was going to go red. 98% of the state was red. So there is no way that the 2% can outsway Michigan. That does not make any sense at all. It does not make any sense. Those two spots do not make up the rest of the state of Michigan. So, well, no, he doesn't. He actually doesn't need Nevada. He actually doesn't need Nevada because if they recount Michigan and he actually ends up winning Michigan, then the 16 points, Biden's going to lose those 16 points. He's going to lose it. And then those 16 points are going to go to Trump. And Trump's already in the lead for North Carolina. And he's not in the lead yet for Georgia. But I think he's going to come back in Georgia because they already stated that they still have 9,000 plus or something like that mail-in or ballots that are from the military, which all voted red. So, you got all those votes, and the gap in Georgia is not big. It's smaller than 9,000. I'm telling you this right now. And then Arizona is also going to turn red as well. So if you have those states go back to red, and then he regains Michigan and who knows whatever else, then he's going to win it. So You know, so that's where it's at. So don't listen to these dumbasses that tell you that you know you're just sad because Biden won, and no, nobody won. Nobody's at 270 yet. Is Biden at 270 yet? No. Is 264 his even actual number? No, it isn't. Not even close. Because they're recounting their votes. And they already said how many issues there was when they did count the votes, and how many inaccurate numbers they gave them. So I don't think his numbers are going to be there for very long. Really, I don't. I think he's going to lose those numbers, actually, if anything. Because he wasn't going to win it to begin with. So, like I stated, he cheated. As I stated before, he did cheat. And they keep asking for evidence, and the evidence is right there. So just quit denying it. Quit being a dumbass and just look at it and stop trying to, you know, you know, quit, yeah, exactly. Quit living in your Biden world and, you know, and freaking see the truth. And quit, you know. Here's actually a good picture, which I think you should definitely keep, and this is why I saved this picture, actually. Oh, actually, do I have Facebook on here? I thought I did. Oh, maybe I don't. Okay, maybe, yeah, I didn't. Okay. So basically, of course I didn't send it on here. So basically it says, imagine, I'm trying to think of the words. Imagine something. Imagine. I can see them in my head, but I'm trying to bring them up. Memory. Hold up. Being dumb. Hence, why I like the picture. Because it's 100% accurate. It is. It's 100% accurate. Why, you know what I mean? Like, it's 100% accurate. You couldn't even be more accurate than that. It is so true. Like, yeah, it is so true. The guy in office for 47 years has done nothing for this country. And I'm sorry, if you can't give me one reason that Biden has done anything for this country, you're a joke. I'm telling you this right now. You are a joke. Because I bet your ass you can't tell me anything. You can't. Because it's just not there. So, and I'm not going to vote for a person that has a corrupt history. And you can say that it's fake and all that, but it's not fake. The evidence is there online. You can look it up. And don't look it up under fake news media, because they're going to freaking say it's fake and all that BS. Well, of course, they're going to say it's fake because they support that. That's why. They are for corruption, because that's what they do. So, and that's what it is. And you just need to see, you need to be like myself, where I watch each reporter, and I see both sides. That's what I see. I see both sides, and boom, there's my information. I see who's telling the lies, who's telling the truth. There you go. And you know, you can, like I said, you can deny it all you want, but you know, you're the problem with this country. It's not me, the person that sees the issue. It's the person that does not see the issue, or the person that says it's not right. You're the problem with this country. I'm sorry to tell you, but you are, because you're not seeing the facts. You just aren't. It's plain and simple. You know, it's plain and simple. You know, it's obvious. I know it's a really, you know, and I understand if you don't like him personally. I can understand that. Me, I have some issues with him as well. So does my dad. We don't like him personally. But I pick his actions over his personality. Because his actions is what makes the difference, not the personality. So it's, you know, it's just one of those things, you know, and you got to pick what is right by your country. And I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be a dark bloom. Well, as what Trump says, it's gonna be the biggest depression ever that this country has ever seen. And holy shit, if he's actually right about that one, if Biden does win, oh, dear Lord, it's gonna make you fake news media look so retarded, so stupid as ever can be on this planet. And I won't even give two fricks to call you out for it, because you're the problem that screwed this country up even worse. So at that point, I won't have any mercy. You destroyed a country that we were trying to make better. All because you thought this guy was a saint, which he is not a saint. He is not a saint at all. So it's just sad to see. It really is. It's sad to see how corrupt these people are, and are willing to do anything to win. They're willing to do anything to win. You know, and it's unspeakable. It really is. But hence more of the reason why we can't let them in. More of the reason. You know, because they believe in censoring. You know, like live streams like this, me telling you this information won't even be a thing. They would take it right off. You know, and I actually hope they don't take this stream off, actually, because YouTube is kind of weird on that way. Is it just me, or he just put that video? Video, what do you mean? No, I was watching Fox News, and I recorded that because it was powerful. It really was, and he was correct on every note. He was correct. He's a person that believes in the Constitution of right, which is what we should be doing to begin with. We should be under the Constitution of the United States, and we should be following that 100%. If people are going against the Constitution, then consequences and actions should be thrown at you, and you should go right to jail, or whatever whatever it is that you did, you should be punished. Excuse me. You should be punished 100%. For instance, voter fraud. 100%. That should not be allowed. Voter fraud should not be allowed at all. That's one thing that Biden also said. He said he's going to count all votes. He did actually say that. Oh God, fuck you, battery. Yeah, he said he's going to count all votes. Well, you can't count all votes. What do you mean count all votes? You mean illegal votes? Votes that shouldn't count? You mean you're going to count those too? Well, that's not fair. You got to be a legal citizen to vote. So you're telling me that I don't even need to be that? I could just freaking go on a piece of paper and say, yeah, for you, and give it to the person, and that will count? The frick? That's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to give me a ballot, and I'm supposed to sign it, and I'm supposed to give you my registration, so I know that I'm a voter. That's what it's supposed to be. Nothing else. Nothing more. And that's what Trump is fighting for. And I give him all full support. I truly do, because it should be a fair election, which is what he stated in the beginning. Fair election. and that's not what they're doing. They're trying to steal the election. They're trying to cheat to steal the election. Hence, that's why they keep taking their time. We should already have the numbers by now. We should already have them by now. We should have had them Tuesday night. We should have already known what the president was going to be. Now it's 2 days later. Actually, 3 days later, excuse me. And we still don't know who it's going to be. Well, you can blame the wonderful Democrats for that, because they keep pushing it off. They keep taking their time on counting these votes. And in the process, I'm sure they're cheating in the process, which means putting more for Biden and less for Trump. So then Biden gains the lead, so then he wins. So yeah, they're cheating. They clearly are cheating because they're trying to do it in their favor. So, which is not right. So, if these courts go into action, it's going to remove all of that. Remove all of that BS, and whatever happened that night is the winner. And I think that's what's going to happen. So, you know, like for instance, if Michigan was going to be red and it was always going to be red the entire time, even to the end, then it's going to be red. Not blue. Not switch because of the ballots. So, oh, we know he's a fraud 100%. It's obvious. I mean, he can't even answer these questions. You know what I mean? I mean, you ask him, are you going to fill the court? Well, the voters don't deserve to know that. What do you mean the voters don't deserve to know that? That we have every right to know that. So what, you can't answer the question? Not until I'm elected. The frick? What do you mean? We are your supporters. We should know if you're going to fill the court. If you can't give us a straight answer, then right there, that's a red flag. That should already be a red flag. You can't even give us a straight answer. There's a lot of votes that are fraud, yes. And the reason why it makes people skeptical is because they're kicking people that are watching, so people that keep an eye on the people that are counting the ballots, they're kicking those people out, and they're not letting them back in. And on top of that, covering up the windows, so you can't see what they're doing, which also puts trust issues there, because if you can't see what's happening, then clearly, what are you probably doing? Cheating. It's only obvious. You can't tell me that you're not cheating. Come on. If you kicked me out while I'm supposed to be watching what you're doing, then you obviously are cheating. I mean, you're automatically cheating. That's, because I can't see what you're doing. And that's what they're doing. So it's them just trying to get away from it. They're trying to go around the system, and it's, and the funny thing is it might just slap right back in their faces. So, which I really hope it does. So, because then he'll go after them. But you got to understand this. One way to look at it is that, and this should be a good question to ask yourself too. And I think, because, obviously, because they try to ask the questions and all that shit. When we ask them questions about this, do you believe in fraudulent, or do you believe in, the Green New Deal and all that stuff? They're going to give you an answer that they think that you're going to support. And then that's it. But they're not going to tell you what they truly feel about it. They won't. And why would they? Also, when it comes to the corruption, like, for instance, the Hunter Biden $3.5 million or $1 trillion deal or whatever that is, I think it's 3.5 million. They're not going to. They're not, of course, he's going to deny it. Why wouldn't he deny it? He is not going to give you the truth. And do I blame him? No. It's basically like, you know, if your mom told you not to eat that cookie, but yet you ate the cookie, and now she's asking you, did you eat the cookie? Well, what are you going to say? Now, depending on what kind of a person you are, that could differentiate on whether or not you're going to answer it correctly or not. You could lie, you could not. If you think like Biden, then you're going to say, no, Mom, I didn't eat the cookie. Why would I do that? You told me not to eat it. And that's what you're going to do. But the honest truth is, you did eat the cookie. Now, the other situation comes down to is proof. And in this situation, of course, the Democrats are going to deny them doing it. Of course, because they don't want to go to jail for it. They don't want to be fined for it. They don't want anything to happen to them. And why would they? Because they think they got away with it. So that's what they're trying to do, get away with it. And Trump's trying to put it back in their face, and that's what he's trying to do. So, of course they're going to deny it. They're going to say they didn't do it, they never did it, but that's false. They did do it. 100%. You can look it up. The evidence is right there. The only thing is now is try to persuade you into thinking that they're right and that Trump is wrong or anybody else is wrong when it's not true at all. So that that's where it's at. So you just gotta know the difference. You gotta know when they're lying and when they're not lying, and that's what you gotta do. Oh, excuse me. No, James, I'm not gonna do no gaming streams. This was just a big stream. I just wanted to kind of just have a conversation with you guys, the viewers, about the election a little bit, and of course your situation. And all that good stuff. So I'm just supporting. I'm supporting the person that I know is going to support me, and that is why I'm picking Trump, because I know he supports me. He's supporting the average American. Biden does not. Biden wants to raise taxes. Trump wants to lower taxes. That's an obvious right there. Why would I want to pay more in taxes? The frick? How is that going to help the economy? That's not. That's going to make it worse. Right there, that's already a con. I'm sorry. But that's not good. That's bad. That's making us pay more for shit that we don't need to pay more for. So, it's not exactly right. Yeah. And they say, "Oh, he's only going to raise the people that make 400,000." Okay. The people that make 400,000 are the businesses. Okay, well, guess what? If the businesses pay more in taxes, guess what that means? They are going to knock that down to us. So that means the employers are going to get paid less, which means more people would be fired, which means then they are going to charge their products more money, which means we have to pay more for it. So, does that affect us? Yes, it does. Does it hurt businesses? Yes, it does. Because they have to pay more. Now we gotta pay more. And more people are out of a job because they can't afford it. So, is it really a good idea to raise taxes for 400,000 people or people that make 400,000 or more? No. So, I mean, it's just obvious, you know, it all comes back around, you know? I mean, you got to read into it. Just because he says only people 400,000, that doesn't mean it's a good thing. That's a bad thing, you know? No matter what he does, raising taxes is not going to do us any good. That's a con right there. His Green New Deal is not any good either, because we're going to have to pay that for the rest of our lives, by the way. Because that's $1 trillion on itself, by the way, which we don't have. So, like I said, a lot of the stuff that he's doing is just not there. You know? And that's even if he does it. That's the funny thing. Which, by the way, he's a liar, pants on fire. Hence why I say you gotta be careful on politicians. Because just because they say they're gonna do something doesn't mean they're gonna do it. So, just because he says he's gonna raise people that make 400,000 or more doesn't mean he's not gonna raise our taxes too. So, right, exactly. People do anything to gain their vote. Go watch what Biden was shooting for in presidency in the beginning of 2020. I can bet your ass it's 90% changed compared to what he's saying now. The beginning of 2020, he was for the Green New Deal. Now he's saying he's against it. What? Excuse me? Really? He just keeps changing. He keeps changing what he's going to do. That's confusing. Well, what are you going to do? He's probably not going to do any of it. He's going to do the Green New Deal. That's what he's going to do. He only said he wasn't going to do it because people were turned off by it. Well, yeah, that's why they changed. Of course. Because they want you to vote for him. So, I'm not falling for it. It's BS. I know it's BS. And he's BS. A person can't get kicked out of the election twice. Once for being racist, and the second time for copying another candidate. Third time is not a charm, my friend. Especially if the first two weren't successful. You don't deserve to be in office. Plain and simple. So, yeah, Nolan sent in. Well, I appreciate you coming in the stream, by the way. Definitely evidence of voter fraud. Biden's bad for small businesses who can't absorb the cost. Not even to mention, it's likely that he will attempt some sort of arms ban. Again, very bad. Yeah, that's true. You know, he might take away our guns. I know a lot of people are saying, well, he's not going to take away our guns. He said in an interview, he just said in an interview, like not long ago, that he said he was going to take away people's guns. So, like, bro, he's going to take away your guns. Plain and simple. That's the man telling you. I mean, you know, I'm not trusting that shit. I'm sorry, but he is 47 years of nothing. So, why would I vote for him? He hasn't done me any good. So, you know, I ain't gonna vote for him. So, and I didn't. So I pray to God that those courts do their job and we get Mr. Red Man, or as they call it, Orange Man, in office. And watch them cry like little babies because that's what they're gonna do. Because that's what they are, they're babies. Because they can't stand the fact that a non-politician kicked them in the ass. That's what they can't stand. They don't like that. They can't believe that a non-politician beat a politician, because it's supposed to be the other way around. But if you're smart, you will see the difference. And you'll notice who's right and who's wrong. And nobody wanted Hillary to be president. I mean, are you kidding? Grief. She's a corrupt bitch. No, so, that's an obvious statement. Hence, that's why he got 305 electoral votes. He wanted her in office. That's why he won with as a piece of cake. He won with no issue. So, hold up here, bitch. Come. This freaking is so trash. I hate it. I'm sorry. So, but anyways, so it's been a great conversation. Like I said, I'm not saying that Trump is perfect by any means. Oh my fucking god, the accessory is important. Oh my god, stupid phone. So, me and Razor Trump game. I mean, you know, there's nothing we can do. You know, we just pray that the things do go right and that the Constitution of the United States is setting things straight. 100%. Because no matter whose side you're on, everything should go as the Constitution should be. 100%. So, and, you know, the Constitution picks the right side, then it picks the right side. So, because they didn't cheat. So, in this case, yeah. You know, in this case, yeah, that'd be the case. Because with them cheating, I don't think they're going to, because they're caught red-handed. My freaking god. This piece of shit. I'm sorry, guys. This is rude. I'm actually going to end the stream, though. This fucking port is terrible as fuck. It's not my Wi-Fi. It's my goddamn port. This piece of shit does not even want to charge because it keeps saying this is supported. 100%. Fuck you. It is supported. Jesus Christ. This reason. Because it's a piece of shit. It does not want to be correct anymore. So. Anyways. I'm going to end the stream here because my phone's about to shut off. It's at that last percent where it's finicky. But it was a great discussion with you guys. Please feel free to have a conversation with me. And I'll keep you guys posted on what happens. Yeah, it was a great conversation for sure. You know, neither are perfect and nobody never will be, but Trump does care about his country. And, you know, if anybody can see that, then you know, you're a patriot because he really does care about this country. I can feel it already. He wouldn't fight for the Constitution if he didn't care about it. You know what I mean? You got the Democrats over here that don't even give a shit. They don't even care about the Constitution. In fact, if anything, they're trying to destroy it so they can do whatever the frick they want. So, and the Constitution needs to stay because it's what makes America, America. So, And if they destroy it, that means our freedom of speech can just disappear just like that. And we won't have freedom of speech no more. So, you know, this is critical. 100%. You know, that it matters fully. And especially when you got people like Pelosi and such like that. Those are really corrupt people, you know, that do not care. So, Streamlabs sucks. I mean, it's not. It's actually my internet's working like a champ now. Of course, go figure. It's just my cord. It sucks ass. It keeps telling me that accessory is not supported or whatever stupid shit like that, and that's not true at all. It's just the fucking port. It's a piece of crap. It's worn out, and the damn thing doesn't want to read it. And so that's really the issue. But yeah. So, and if Biden does 100% win, which, like I said, I'm going to wait until 100% confirmation that he does win. I'm not even going to, you know, really talk about it too much right now. But there could be issues for the channel as the future continues, because us discussing things like this can be censored easily. And I'm concerned about that. I really am, because I like to be open with you guys and discuss anything and everything on this channel. I mean, that's what freedom of speech is all about. But with the Democrats in office, I just can't see that going. I just can't see that going without being touched. You know what I mean? I can't see that at all. So I really can't. So, and that scares me. That does scare me, because, you know, that's one of the big, huge things I like about this country, is that you got freedom of speech, you know. And taking that away, there's an issue. So, but anyways, I see your tweet there, or I see your nice. So, anyways, I'm gonna let you. I hope you guys do have a good one, and screw the dislikes, man. Stop watching that fake news. And well, whatever. If you unsubscribe, man, your fault for not watching the fake news. You know, actually, your fault for watching the fake news. Sorry. Anyways, peace. Over and signing out. Peace. Much love.